Hi, I'm Archana Solanki. My team and I are back with the Friday edition of CNBC-TV18 News Reel. Let's get started with the cover story. The Supreme Court appointed panel report on the Adani-Hindenburg case has been made public. The report says SEBI suspects links between Adani Group and 13 overseas entities but needs more time to probe the matter. Report also says it cannot conclude there was any regulatory failure at this stage that caused undue volatility in the markets. The latest report from the Supreme Court panel revealed that the SEBI investigation into the Adani Group shareholding has been on since October 2020, but there's no conclusive evidence yet in favor of the Adani Group or against it. The Reserve Bank of India has announced a surplus transfer of around 87,400 crore rupees to the government for FY23. This is the highest surplus transfer since 99,000 crore rupees in FY21. The highest surplus is due to higher earnings on the sale of forex. The RBI board has also decided to keep the contingency buffer at 6%. The Bimal Jalan committee mandated the RBI to keep the contingency buffer at 5.5% to 6.5%. So far, the RBI had kept its buffer at 5.5%, but now it has decided to increase that to 6%. Sources say amid unreasonably high airfares, the Indian government has asked airlines to exercise moderation and ensure a balance in pricing of air tickets on certain routes, especially after suspension of flights of crisis hit Go First. After the airline stopped flying from May 3rd, a significant rise in airfares was seen on certain routes like Delhi-Srinagar, Delhi-Pune that were operated by the budget carrier. This at a time when peak domestic air travel period is around the corner. The G7 summit, which has begun in Japan's Hiroshima, has driven world leaders together. Russia-Ukraine war, US-China tensions and international trade will take the center stage at the G7 high table. Prime Minister Modi has also arrived in Japan with a motive to amplify the voices and concerns of the global South nations, apart from emphasizing India's role as a reliable partner in addressing energy, digital technology and supply chain challenges. The Supreme Court has dismissed Eicher Motors' appeal against Mumbai Civic Transport Body, disqualifying their tender for 1,400 e-buses, has upheld Best's decision to award contract to Evi Trans. The Bombay High Court had upheld the transport body's decision but had ruled the granting of contract to Evi as incorrect as well. The big national headline: the Supreme Court has deferred the Allahabad High Court's order of a scientific survey of the shivling, which was claimed to have been found inside the Gyanvapi Mosque during the videography survey of the premises in May 2022. A three-judge bench led by Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud said the implications of the High Court's May 12th order needs closer scrutiny. Bombay High Court has directed the CBI not to take any coercive action, such as arrest against former NCB Zonal Director Sameer Wankhede, who is accused of demanding 25 crore rupees from superstar Shah Rukh Khan for not implicating his son Imran Khan in the alleged drugs case. Wankhede, an Indian Revenue Service official, has moved the court with a petition seeking to quash the FIR filed by the CBI. Talent Trends report Invisible Revolution by global recruitment firm Michael Page has found that a whopping 98% white-collar employees in India are open to new job opportunities. You heard that right. The report goes on to say, with an invisible revolution at play, companies can only confidently rely on fewer than 1 in 10 people, their current workforce, to be retained this year. But here's a catch. The huge number of employees looking for a change is, despite this report suggesting more than half the 4,000 people surveyed are satisfied with their job, salary and even the workload. This means employees may not necessarily switch because they are unhappy in a workplace, but simply because they find a better opportunity in another company. The international headlines: the Lahore police have obtained a warrant to search ex-Prime Minister and PTI Chairman Imran Khan's Zaman Park residence, as the government has accused him of providing shelter to terrorists. Punjab Information Minister Amir Mir has said that as per their information, there are quote-unquote 40 terrorists hiding there, so they will need some more police to search the house. Earlier, the Punjab interim government gave a 24-hour ultimatum to PTI to hand over the terrorists who attacked army installations after Khan's arrest. With G7, the Arab League summit has also kicked off in Saudi Arabia this afternoon. The highlight is Syrian President Bashar al-Assad's returning to the Arab fold in Jeddah, 12 years after his country was suspended by the League when demonstrations in Syria descended into civil war. The heads of states of UAE, Kuwait, Morocco, Algeria, Oman, Sudan and Lebanon will be sending representatives to the summit, while Ukrainian President Zelensky also arrived as a special guest. And that's it from me and my team. We'll be back with another power-packed lineup of stories that matter to you. Thank you for watching CNBC TV18 Newsreel.